because this guy's channel runs on hatred. So he already wants this community, and we'll see the comments that just, the Misgift files are getting worse. The Misgift files just got worse. Misgift files go crazy. The Misgift just got sued. Emerald Asmongold. Emerald just dropped Misgift files.
This dude's whole channel thrives on hate, man. It's like he's addicted to stirring chaos just to keep his crowd hyped up. I keep seeing those wild comments. The Misfit files are getting worse. Miss Kyle's losing it. The Misfit just got sued. And even Erwin Aspen Gold Emer just dropped Misfit files. It's like a digital circus gone off the rails. And now it's supposedly a massive day for the unemployed? Mischief's out here mad at me for what? I didn't even do anything, bro. Then he goes and admits it, still brings my name up again. Why? Because he wants his chat and community to come after me like a pack of wolves. They already hate me, and that's because his whole brand feeds off negativity and drama. His channel literally runs on hate, and it's wild. The kettle calling the pot black. Have you even looked at your last 8 videos? It's the same non-stop drama cycle. Meanwhile, our channel, we keep things light, spread good vibes, crack some jokes. Sure, sometimes we poke fun at folks, but it's all in good spirit. We're about positivity, not tearing people down. He just wants his crowd to think, wow, Ms. Kip's the problem, so they'll ignore his own mess. That's all it is. Pure distraction tactics wrapped up in fake outrage. Bro, that's just not true, and I've got the proof to back it up. I literally said you had a nice shirt, Matt. Even threw in a compliment about that sweatshirt. Like, come on, that's a solid fit. Did someone really toss a plushie at you and you took it that serious, man? Just say thank you and keep it moving. It wasn't even that deep. But let's be real. Emmy could get heated sometimes, tossing clothes or plushies around like it was part of the argument. It wasn't violent, just chaotic energy flying everywhere. Anyway, this dude just dropped a new video. Say it West, whatever that's supposed to mean. Then there's this legal mind jumping in, calling it really bad, and talking about paid for the unemployed. But here's the twist. You pinned his comment, and you're trying to call that a gotcha moment? Yeah, I pinned it. It was hilarious. The guy said, I can't wait to go live from prison, which is just insane. How could I not pin that?
He already wants this community, and we'll see the comments that just are like, wow, Ms. Kip basically is a piece of shit. He's trying to make people look away from his shit. That's all he wants.
You really think I'd ignore Comedy Gold like that, even when you keep pumping out videos about me and everyone else nonstop? Man, he's already coming at me. We're barely 15 seconds into the video. Like, really? You must know me well to start swinging that early. Look, I don't actually think Miss Kip's a bad guy. That part was just a joke. I'm pleading the fifth here. Hands up in the air. Still, who even is Tectone? Oh yeah, that dude. Used to make Genshin Impact content until the stress got to him and he lost all his hair. And apparently he's 42 now. So now they're trying to play it off by joking about him being bald. Like that somehow softens the blow. That's it? Weak move.
So bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me.
Then Brett jumps in with his usual bit. I always make these jokes, acting like it's all harmless fun. Bro, sounds like someone skipped breakfast. And he snaps back, I just had breakfast 30 minutes ago. Like that changes anything. And then comes the twist. Make a video on a he said, she said, he says. Dude, you basically admitted you can't make content about accusations anymore, which used to be 90% of your uploads. So what now? If you can't even cover drama, what's left to believe in your content anymore? How can you even try to report on anyone or call someone bad when nothing ever turns into an actual crime? Like, what's the point then? All right, chill. I get it. Sure, 90% of my content is just me clowning on people, having some laughs, nothing serious. But I hear what you're saying, for real.
Despite making videos about me and others relentlessly.
I know who you are.
Do you?
You're an evil, right?
Already coming at me 15 seconds in the video.
You know me well.
Takes one to know one.
Still, let's be honest. Almost everything this guy talks about and all these so-called drama channels defending Tectone sound the same. According to them, nobody's ever in the wrong unless the cops get involved. Like, until someone's in handcuffs, it's all doesn't matter. What kind of logic is that? Congrats, though. You're finally making a bit of sense. But let me be real for a sec. I can't speak for the other drama dudes out there, but me? I don't even care about 90% of the stuff I cover. It's all just entertainment, man. Nothing more. He only brings me up because he wants his whole chat and community to come after me. Straight up. Like, why use my message out of thousands of other comments? What's so special about mine that makes his followers go, yep, that's the one? It's obvious. He's trying to make Tectone look like some kind of victim again. You can literally tell he's doing it on purpose. Even after everything shady that Tectone's done, this dude WestJet, who's a full-on drama streamer by the way, goes and pins Tectone's message in his chat. He pinned it so everyone would see it front and center. Like, what kind of move is that?
Wait, Miz, did you eat breakfast this morning, Miz?
Did I eat breakfast? Yeah, I just had breakfast 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You're looking fat as today, man.
I'm excited for it because I like a lot of the characters. They're also really cute.
Seriously, Matt, why are you so pressed about me pinning the message? Chill out. It was funny. The message literally said, Matt, I just messed up really bad.
Make a fucking video on a he said, she said, dude. You right there basically said, like, I can't ever make a video on any type of accusations anymore, which is 90% of your content, because if you do, it's just, I'm not gonna believe it. How can you possibly report on anything or say anyone's bad when nothing ever goes criminal?
How could I not laugh at that? Mischief's over here twisting everything, and I can't even tell if it's him personally or his editor, but someone straight up cut out the part where I clearly said, keeping files of your ex is not okay. And that's an important point. I don't think keeping videos or photos of an ex is right at all. Even if they were recorded with consent, if one person says they want them gone, just delete them out of respect. That's just basic decency. And seriously, even if you don't respect your ex anymore, why would you even want to hold on to that stuff? That's not just weird, it's embarrassing. Man, that's wild. He's calling me out for admitting stuff while literally doing the exact same thing. Like, the level of irony is off the charts. Honestly, it's almost impressive how bold he is about it. This dude spent 8 straight minutes defending Tectone. 8 whole minutes. That's not commentary anymore. That's a fan club meeting. It's straight up ridiculous. Maybe he's still dizzy from that so-called plushie attack he keeps talking about. The comment section even called it a massive day for the unemployed. You can't make this stuff up. And now Mischief's out here sounding like a total crybaby. Every time the guy cracks a joke, Mischief goes, he's obviously joking, like it's some kind of secret defense strategy.
Why? Because he wants his chat and his community to attack me. Why use my message when there's thousands of other people that commented on this? Why use the one guy that your community is going to go, yep, that's because you're just trying to make Tectone okay. And you can tell he's trying to make Tectone okay because despite all these disgusting things that this guy did, and this guy WestJet is a drama streamer, by the way, he pinned Tectone's tweet or message in the chat. He pinned it so people can see.
Bro, he's making fun of the ball jokes just to lighten it up, not to take sides. Come on. My brother in Christ, it's a comedy-style drama channel. Of course there's jokes flying around. That's the whole point. Most of this video's about clowning on me anyway. But hey, he did say my sweater looked nice. No joke. After reading the 48 Laws of Power and the Art of War, I figured the smartest move was to compliment his hoodie. Part of my master plan. You know, if you are strong, appear weak. If you are weak, appear strong. Gotta play it smart out here. But really, who even takes WestJet seriously anymore? Touché! Even my Jester Max line holds up. Back in medieval times, the Jester was the only one who could roast the king without losing his head. The one true king. But now, people are out here clowning on Mischief, saying he fell off. And honestly, that's taking it too far. I don't vibe with that. There's joking, and then there's just straight up piling on. I even hit up WestJet personally like, bro, why'd you drop a whole video basically coming at me? And you know what? He didn't even say a word about the tone being that bad. It's wild how fast folks jump to conclusions. Look, like Pinocchio said, I'm a real boy. I can take some accountability. Yeah, maybe I should have mentioned a few more details, but it wasn't me trying to hide anything. It was just a rookie move. The clip didn't go viral enough, and I was just covering whatever tweets were trending, trying to make a funny video. And then I threw in a joke like, you know what? Maybe Tectone deserves jail forever for playing Genshin Impact and drinking Pepsi instead of Coke. That's how unserious it was. It's comedy, not a court case. And yeah, let's not forget, this dude WestJet, he's a drama streamer. That's literally his whole thing. Let's go. I'm a streamer. That's what I do. And honestly, even though I've made a bunch of videos about Miss Kip, I don't actually hate the guy. There's no personal beef here. I've never even met him. It's like what Conor McGregor says. It's just business, man. This isn't some blood feud. It's content, plain and simple. So please don't rage at me, bro. I'm not out here trying to start a war. And real talk, I thought my video was pretty balanced. I wasn't taking sides, and I definitely wasn't calling Pichu a liar. In fact, I literally said she deserves to be acknowledged and taken seriously. That matters. At the same time, I made it clear we shouldn't jump the gun and treat Tectone like he's guilty before anything's proven. You can take someone's experience seriously and still wait for facts. Both things can be true. And let's not forget, a criminal charge isn't the only kind of guilt out there. You can still be held accountable in a civil case or by the public, even without someone calling it a crime.
I even messaged him, WestJet, and I was like, bro, like, why did you make a video basically attacking me? Didn't say a word about Tectone. That was that bad.
So yeah, you can't just brush it off like nothing happened. So basically, he's calling Tectone a weird, bald Genshin Impact guy and brushing it off like it's just a civil court case. Like, come on, it's not just a civil case. It is one, sure, but that doesn't mean it's small or meaningless. There's still serious stuff being talked about here. And the irony? This guy's entire channel runs on hate. He's got his whole community fired up, and I can already see the comment sections filling up with the same recycled drama takes. It's the same pattern every time. Stir chaos, let the crowd eat it up, and call it content. And honestly, I still don't get what painting me as some hate farmer is supposed to prove. Like, what's your point, man? You're not even addressing the facts anymore. Then comes the big line. Miss Kip just ended his career. Really? You'll make endless videos about me based on pure he said, she said. But when it comes to what actually happened with Tectone, who he was, what went down, you drop one weak video and move on like it never mattered.
He's just basically saying that Tectone is a weird, bald Genshin Impact guy, and this is just a civil court case.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't even go over any of the actual facts, not one. And somehow you still managed to present Tectone like he's not guilty just because it was a civil court case. That's not how it works. So why even bother making all these videos about me instead of focusing on what really matters? It's because people hate you more. That's the truth, man. You're the trending target right now. I could literally search your name on TikTok and boom, it's all clips of you getting roasted. It's wild. And trust me, it's not even fun making these videos anymore. I never once said Tectone was guilty or innocent. I just laid out what was public. But meanwhile, you've got 5 whole videos about me, pulling up 7-year-old clips with Maya, and trying to paint me as some kind of creep. That's disgusting. That's not commentary. That's obsession. And the craziest part? Tectone's got way too much support on YouTube. All these creators acting like he's untouchable. I genuinely don't get it. I have no clue how WestJet can defend him with a straight face while pretending to be the righteous truth teller. You made a whole video and somehow managed to say nothing about Tectone's actions. And let me just say this, even Ludwig could tell you, if this case ever goes criminal and Tectone actually loses, it's gonna flip the whole internet upside down. Man, I'm not trying to be that guy. I don't want to defend Tectone if he ends up guilty, but I also don't want to be the one calling him out if he turns out innocent. So yeah, I'm sitting on the fence right now, keeping it real. But come on, not mentioning everything and then using your platform to shield Tectone? That's wild. Congrats, man. Really solid job protecting him while pretending to stay neutral. And don't even get me started on the fact that you pinned Tectone's comment, like seriously? And when people call that out, you're just like, what's wrong with pinning that comment? Bro, you still got him pinned front and center on your channel while claiming you're the good guy.
Doesn't even go over any of the facts at all, and you present Tectone as not guilty because it was a civil court case. Why would you make any of these videos about me?
How does that even make sense? Honestly, that's low-level thinking right there. You gotta respect the intent, man. Because seriously, what even is good guy or bad guy supposed to mean anymore? You're acting like you're above all the mess, but then you're right in the middle of it. You're not the hero here, dude. You're playing the same game as everyone else. And yeah, let's not forget, WestJet's a drama streamer, by the way. You can't talk about being above the drama when your whole channel is drama. That's straight up zero self-awareness. And now the word's spreading. Breaking news. Mischief just went after more Pegasus next. If this ever turns into a criminal case and Tectone actually gets found guilty, man, that'll be absolutely cooked. All right, first off, he's completely twisting what I said on purpose. Like, you'd have to be totally checked out not to see that. I never said, oh, it's not that bad, or he's 100% innocent and I'm defending him. That's not what I said at all. What I did say was that it's a civil case, which just isn't as severe as a criminal case. And that's literally a factual statement. Because let's be real, if it were a criminal case, he'd be facing actual prison time, right? So why is this dude losing his mind over me pointing that out? It's basic logic. It feels like he just wants everyone to stop talking about him and redirect all the heat toward Tech1 instead. Like, bro, we can see what you're doing. I honestly don't know how he's still trying to argue facts. It's like he's fighting gravity at this point, a colossal reach. At least he wasn't out here raging at Pegasus for saying the exact same thing. Because seriously, we all said the same stuff. It's a civil case. No one called Tech1 guilty or innocent. That's just how it is. And then he starts throwing around nonsense about me going to ChatGPT. Like what?
Having 5 videos about me relentlessly, using clips of me from 7 years ago with Maya, saying that I'm a creep. It's disgusting. And I think the truth is with Tectone, he's got too much support on YouTube with all these people. I don't know why. I don't understand how WestJet even defended him. This guy tries to act like he's all righteous and the one that tells people the truth, yet you literally made a video that didn't say anything about Tectone.
I literally pulled things straight from public sources, not from some AI fantasy land. He's out here acting like I'm wearing the same kind of tank top as Tech1 every day, even though I got no muscle. Man, that's just desperate. When you start roasting my tank top instead of my argument, you've officially run out of things to say. So apparently I'm acting like Tech1 just because I wore a tank top? Bro, seriously? And now he's talking about muscle like he's the expert on fitness. Wild thing is, he's the same guy who admitted to using steroids. You can't call anyone out when you've literally juiced up. That's not even the same conversation anymore. It's hilarious. You cheated the system and still want to flex like you earned it. Unreal. But to be fair, Mischief wasn't even going that hard on him, so I'm not gonna throw crazy shots either. I'll just say this, you don't even look like someone on steroids, bro. And after digging a little deeper, I found something that made me laugh. Apparently, Mischief benches more than Tech1. So yeah, scratch everything I said before.
Not mentioning everything, using the platform to profile and protect Tectone. Good job. Good job, dude. Real nice you did there. And these are the fact that you even pinned Tectone.
At this point, I'm starting to believe Mischief just based on that bench press alone. Sorry, Tech1. Facts are facts. Looks like Mischief's been right about everything all along. And Tech1, man, it's not looking good for you. If the case really goes sideways, you might actually end up doing time. But hey, you said you don't care about jail as long as you get your comforts in there? That's insane talk, bro. Jail's not a vibe. This isn't a game. Anyway, if you've been following this crazy ride to the end, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going, because this story's only getting wilder.